Hello, Lego lovers. This is Elle, and this is a mock or my own creation in continuing with my Disney princess mech suit, mech slash robot thing line. And I've really enjoyed doing these. I did Moana, Mulan, and Belle, and I really like how those turned out. Of course, they could be better, and maybe in time they will get better and I'll redo them. What does this look like, though? Well, if you can't tell and are unsure, this is Ariel's mech from The Little Mermaid. And this one's a lot different than the other ones, to say the least, but you can tell. I like incorporating things about the character into the mech, or just something that looks like it, obviously. And every princess has kind of their own thing, and they all have different things. And pretty sure, if I remember correctly from watching the movie recently, Sebastian was supposed to protect Ariel and make sure she doesn't get into any trouble. So I might have taken that a little bit liberally and created this mech for her. So let's get into it and take a little bit of better look. So as you can see, we have like a crab or lobster type look here. Each leg does move and have posability, and I tried to get that crab type look into it. And like I said, they can move around just a little bit. It is kind of tight, unfortunately. I built it with the pieces I had. I didn't want to put in a Bricklink order, so that's why that one's red and those aren't. I am fairly happy with how this turned out. Perhaps I could have found a way to make these more round, but I don't think there really was a way. The back is pretty basic, but I'm fine with that. But the front is kind of where the action is. So, as you can see, let's spread these out a little bit. Ariel is controlling it from this cockpit area, which is actually water filled and aerated and everything great. So Ariel will be a-okay in there, and it's got some extra shielding so that it just doesn't pop or anything like that. And I did kind of give her two little sticks there so she can look like she's controlling it, but she is perfectly fine in there and well protected and controlling it from in there. And maybe a little too happy, but this is what I went with. And the arms, obviously, look like big claws. And I decided to even throw some blasters in there. So if you need to take out bad people or incapacitate them, you could use these sweet, sparkly blasters. Obviously, two hands, and as you can see, they are fairly posable. I did make it so that you could clamp them onto something, although they're not the most durable, which is a tendency with mocks, at least from what I have learned. I am not a Lego designer. And as you can see, there's a really big artillery type cannon or direct laser cannon back here, and it might look like a character that you are familiar with, and that would be Flounder. And again, just kind of taking that concept, and as you can see, it has some posability and aiming, so you can kind of target whatever you need. Kind of added some cool color blaster type effects there, and I'm really actually happy how this turned out. I really wanted to get the imagery of Flounder into it and get it so it really looked like Flounder, and I think I did a good job. But you'll have to let me know in the comments, obviously, if I did an okay job, it's terrible, or I blew it out of the park and it looks great. Whatever you think. So that is the majority of this mech, and I think she will have no problem taking out the bad people. And I did kind of want to see if I could really make this a little bit taller and bring it a little bit, if I can pose all the legs in a certain way to make it work. I'm not sure. A little bit. Kind of has to use the hand to hold it up. But there is not enough tension in there. So that's something that maybe I could, if I was ever going to redo this, that's something that perhaps I could add. Kind of an awkward pose. Maybe he needs some sort of musical instrument to help. But yeah, that is my Sebastian Ariel protector little mech there, and I'm gonna put this on display with all my other princess mechs. And I might be taking a break from making princess mechs because I am starting to run out of joint pieces and specific parts and stuff like that. But I'm really happy with how this one turned out, but I really want to know what you think. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to ask. But I feel pretty confident that Ariel is pretty well protected in this robot suit. And her sister's really excited about it too. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoyed this mock. I'm going to take some more pictures of it. And whoops. This it's meant to do that because if it really wants to, you can shoot out the claw and it can grab people and then just, you know, come back. And it's really cool like that. Yeah. So that's it for this mock, this video, and hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll probably put more pictures on Instagram, maybe some different angles or weird poses because sometimes I like doing that. But like I said, let me know what you think. Leave a comment, like, maybe even subscribe. I just appreciate you for checking out my stuff. Hopefully you enjoy it. And that's going to be the end of this video. Thanks for watching.